2, 3, 4. When I'm lonely, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Oh, when I want you only, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
And when the weather's stormy and daybreak is far, I'd throw an extra $1.50 on the bar. There's no sense in saving pennies if I don't know where you are. Oh, I drink a fancy beer.
Fancy beer.
Hello, and welcome to the Pub and the Beer Show. I'm Steve B. It's my drinking buddy and good friend Eric T.
What's up, Steve? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Right on.
Thanks. This is a wacky show tonight.
It's going to be a good one.
It should be a good one.
I'm
That's
looking
right.
forward to it.
We
It should
got
be
some
fun.
different beers tonight, and then so we just kind of picked out some random stuff, random flavors, things that I personally would not necessarily pick up.
Right. I mean, just things that kind of pique your curiosity. You know, you look at it and say, what were they thinking? what really? This is a beer?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what it is.
There's a couple of different flavors here. So we figured, you know, let's enlighten ourselves and maybe enlighten you at the same time. I don't know. It's just, you know, some off-the-wall kind of stuff here. This could be fun.
Yeah.
It could be terrible, but we'll save you $5.
Right. Well, this is speaking of possibly terrible. I don't know. This is a crazy one. I mean, the logo. It's a Belching Beaver Brewery. Do you know where they're from?
Belching Beaver is from Escondido, or it's just north of Escondido.
Okay. So San Diego kind of.
San Diego area.
You know, that's
They
where
were,
Stone is from down there.
Right. These guys are from Vista, California, is actually where it's at. I did do a little research after I picked up the beer.
Peanut butter milk stout. Okay, this is what we're talking about.
Right.
This is a wacky show.
This is a little out there. And, you know, to make it even more clear,
Right.
this is their premier beer.
Okay.
This is what put them on the map.
Oh no! Okay, I can't wait.
According to their website and according to everything I've read, you know, Belching Beaver is owned by a guy named Tom Vogel. For whatever that's worth. His brewmaster is Troy Smith. Troy came over from Coronado Brewery. Coronado has a bunch of good beers.
That also rings a bell. Yeah. I don't know why.
You know, I'm not sure which ones Troy's responsible for or not, so I'm not going to start bringing out names and start bringing out, you know, what my favorites there are. But anyhow, he's coming from a point of knowledge. Anyhow, it's a reputable brew pub. And I really don't know much about Belching Beaver up until I saw this guy here. Really cool label. You know, and that's what jumped out at us. And then when you see the peanut butter milk stout, it's you know, you got to try it out. Why not?
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, this is what's great about all the craft breweries and the beer industry today is that you go to the store and you find stuff like this, and you're just like, okay, well. It's kind of wacky, but yeah, I'll try that. Sure. Traditionally, you think of a stout like a Guinness. You would think of that much thicker, tighter, creamier head than certainly what this is here. Look at that. That's weird.
Now, a lot of times I think about stouts being very chocolatey in flavor. Mm-hmm. And when you start thinking about peanut butter stout, I'm starting to think about Reese's Pieces and you know, peanut butter cups and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's not that far outside of the loop, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I can't wait to try it, man.
Me too. I'm excited. This is looking. The head's already disappeared, but again, it's like these big bubbles, really dark. We'll get into the SRMs in a bit.
Wow. I'm kind of digging it.
Whoa.
I mean, it's definitely got the chocolatey flavors. It's
Big
definitely
time.
got the peanut butter in there.
Like you said, it's like a
It's a Reese's peanut butter cup.
yeah.
And
in a
then
glass.
the aftertaste has a
Dang.
little bit of a kick to it. I'm not sure quite what it is. But
Whew. That's not what I
it's
expected.
A peanut butter cup with a kick.
Not
You
what
know?
I expected at all.
No,
I'm just
that
going to go
was-
straight up on top of that light there. I put the light up on 100% because
Right on. Because we're
it's-
still looking at, you know, we're up in Guinness levels here. We're in
yeah.
the bottom row for sure.
Yeah, again, we try to look at the middle of the glass just because you obviously you've got the most light intensity at the bottom and then less at the top. But
Yeah, I mean, from my eyes right now, I can't see much difference between a 33 and a 40. But
Yeah.
it's, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's a dark beer.
super dark. It's a stout. There's no question.
It's obviously a stout.
Yeah.
And the thing that really separates this is the peanut butter flavor. I'm kind of digging it.
Wow, that peanut butter is really, really prevalent. I mean, especially on the finish, like you just kind of finish it and swallow the sip, and
Right.
then that peanut butter comes through like it does in a Reese's peanut butter cup, if you will. That's a great beer.
You know, that's...
And this is one that put them on a map?
Right, and
Wow.
in retrospect, it seems pretty obvious. I
Yeah.
mean, as long as Reese's peanut butter cups have been on the market and people have been enjoying that, and peanut butter and chocolate, it just kind of goes hand in hand.
God, it's like ice cream.
Yeah, it just makes
like an ice
a
cream,
lot
right?
of sense. I mean, it's
up there.
talk about dessert beers. I mean, this is
Yeah, this is a. I would
this
say
this is a dessert beer. This is
I could see having this with like a vanilla ice cream or something.
oh god,
You
that
know?
would be good.
You could almost do like a root beer float.
I almost brought a hard root beer today.
You put a-
I almost bought a hard root beer.
Put a little scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of this.
I was saving
Oh
that for
my
dessert tonight.
God! Oh my goodness! I tell you, this is a very interesting beer.
Yeah,
Very
I mean,
interesting beer. I'm surprised.
it certainly doesn't fit into any of the typical categories that we've done. You know,
Nah.
even not the stouts. You know, this is a little
Yeah.
removed from most of the stouts that we've tried.
While this might be a stout, I mean, obviously, and it is.
It
I
is a
guess.
stout, with a flavored stout.
Yep. Flavored stout, and it's got just so much flavor. It's almost buttery. It's like buttery, and again the finish. Wow,
yeah, it
man.
just leaves you with the peanut butter sense in your mouth. You just want a little jar of jelly on the side or something.
Out of curiosity, ABVs on this, the alcohol
ABVs,
by.
we got 5.3 on this one.
Oh, okay, I would have. Yep.
Yeah, it's not too much.
Not too
and,
bad.
The IBUs, from what I could gather, was in the
30?
early mid-20s.
Oh, 20s? Okay, yeah, because it's not, there is no bitterness. It's sweeter. If anything, it's sweeter than, more sweet than bitter.
Yeah.
So I could see that, yeah, on the international bittering units being around 20-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, high 20s, early 30s maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somewhere in that neighborhood. I didn't get an exact, didn't get an exact call on that, but
That's quite all right. I mean, again, this show tonight is
it's just,
a bit
going
wacky.
It's a little wacky going outside the norm.
yeah. We're not going with your traditional beers by any sense, any means. But yeah, this is a good one. I don't know. I mean,
As far as a novelty beer, bring it to a party, show it off to your friends,
yeah, it's up there.
I mean, I'm not going to sit around at home and drink this all night,
No.
And I'm not gonna, pick up a 12-pack of it either. But I'll definitely pick up a couple of 22s, and share them with some friends here and there.
Yeah, as a novelty beer, and I think to just kind of get your 22 ounce, of this and share it with a few people. Maybe just have a little taster with dessert. With dessert, with a dessert.
That's a great idea.
I think this would go great with like apple crumble or some kind of something like that. Some kind of a pie. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah, I
Reese's
like it.
peanut butter cup.
I like it. I'm going to give it, for what it is, that being not a traditional beer. It's
Right.
kind of a specialty beer. It's out of the box, kind of a wacky beer, as I keep saying. But, yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it. 8 for me.
Yeah, I'm thinking an 8 on the same terms. It's not your everyday drinking beer. It's not your session beer, not by a long shot. But
Yeah.
if you're looking for something just a little out of the ordinary, something you want to turn your friends onto and say, hey, check this out. I'm the guy who knows about this stuff.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
And the
Yeah,
only
it's a
other
good find.
the only other thing I would add before we move on is it does sort of have and I mentioned vanilla ice cream, and I think the reason being is it has kind of this a little bit of a milky a milky, silky, milky finish.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say that a little bit of a coffee flavor in there too.
Certainly coffee, yes. Coffee, peanut butter, but it's also, I don't know, it's creamy. It's somehow creamy.
It is very creamy.
In a way. So as always, I'm going to put that out there. And I just want to check that label one more time. Yeah, so the milk stout. I'm really,
Sure.
I am tasting some like, not
definitely
milk,
s-
but kind of creamy. It's just sort of,
It is very creamy.
it's
Yeah.
got this texture about it that is very, very appealing to me.
You know, it
Good
tastes
finish.
a milkshake.
Milkshake.
beer. Yeah, it's just got a very unusual flavor, but it's distinctly stout beer in there too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You know,
Best of both worlds, really. I think.
really, it's
For
just,
a beer.
You know, just drop a 10 spot on it, enjoy. You know, what can I say?
Right.
You know, just do it, drop it,
Just
enjoy.
go for it, do it, try it. $10. Hey, it's all right. You know, you're gonna definitely write home.
Yeah.
At least you share it with your friends, like you said.
Exactly.
So that's and
It's
that's
wor-
what it's all about.
It's worth a try.
Absolutely, absolutely. So with that, we'll take a quick break. So anyway, here we go. We'll see you in about 20 seconds. Thanks. Cheers.
Aloha.
When you have a Labatt's, you have an adventure. Canadian Light. That's Labatt's. It's a great new taste in beer. Enjoy import quality at USA prices. Have an adventure. Have a Labatt's.
That's pretty good. It's have an adventure. Why not? It's a Canadian adventure, and Labatt's it's not bad. Labatt's.
No,
It's
at
all right.
USA prices. Canadian beer at USA prices. You gotta
Yeah.
like that.
Imported beer, USA prices. Okay.
I don't know if that one's better than the other, but
Yeah. I mean, I
I'd
still.
rather be paying Canadian prices probably right now.
Yeah,
But,
right now for sure, right? But have yourself an adventure, and you magically change your suit and have a woman to your table with you. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
worth a shot.
these ads are pretty crazy and wacky, just like our show tonight. I got a wacky one now. Oh, we do, I should say. This one. Let me grab it. This one's gonna
Is this the-
knock your socks off.
All
this
right.
one here.
I think I know what Steve's going
It's
for.
it's the bread.
Oh, Steve's going for the banana bread beer. Okay, banana bread beer. You know,
Banana bread. Here we go.
to be honest with you, we picked this out early in the morning. We're having our coffee. I was hungry. Saw banana bread beer. Like, banana bread sounds good. You know, and then we started doing a little homework on it. And this is by the Eagle Brewery. Eagle in, where was it? It was in Bedford, England.
Yeah, it's an English beer.
Yeah,
it's an English beer.
just a couple hours north of London, was it?
Yeah, about 2 hours north of London. It's really popular apparently over there. It's 5.2 alcohol on this one. Wow, I'm excited. I mean, banana bread is like a thing out here, big time.
Yeah, here being Hawaii.
Not so much, I don't think, in the UK, but maybe that's why it's so popular over there.
It could be. One thing I did learn about Eagle Brewery is this is their go-to beer this is their flagship beer at that brewery.
Wow. It's
I guess Eagle is a fairly new brewery. It used to be called Charles Wells,
okay.
which, I'm not from that neighborhood, so I don't know much about Charles Wells Brewery. But anyhow, if you know of anything, please drop us a line on our Facebook page or YouTube page and let us know what you know about them.
Yeah, for sure. And please check out our Facebook at the Beer Show Facebook, and also YouTube as well.
Yeah,
And
and Vimeo.
Of course,
through
Vimeo as
Akako,
well.
Of course.
yeah, this looks amazing. It's sort of like this is kind of looking amber, kind of an amber
it's
color.
looking like an amber ale. It's got a nice head on it.
Oh, my.
Good carbonation.
The banana is just that's incredible, right? Isn't it? I mean, it smells like you just peeled a fresh banana.
Yeah, I was gonna say it smells like I walked outside and I just smelled the whole banana stalk out here.
Yeah.
But Wow.
Well. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's give it a shot.
Cheers. Thanks for watching this wacky beer show. Here we go.
Wow. It's a banana beer. It really tastes like banana bread. It tastes like bananas.
It definitely tastes like bananas. The bread part, okay, maybe on the finish.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I mean, we'll call the carbs the bread part, but you know,
There you go.
there's definitely bananas in this.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's literally like peeling. It's like peeling a fresh banana and taking a bite of. It's like those. You have those apple bananas, right? That we get
Yeah.
out here.
Oh, and
That's
you got
what
them
it,
all over the place.
That's what it
exactly
reminds me
what
of.
it smells like.
It reminds me of those apple bananas, which are so good.
Out here in Hawaii, everybody's got bananas growing in their yard. And if you don't have bananas growing in your yard, your buddy does or your friend does.
Right.
And there's always a stalk of bananas in everybody's office, everybody's place of business. Everybody's trying to get rid of them because, you know, you get bananas, you get 100, 200 bananas at a time, you're trying to get rid of them.
Exactly.
So everything smells like bananas. This smells like my garage used to smell.
Yeah.
Before I cut down the 50 trees I had.
Yeah. Now we're talking like this. I'm thinking, there's no bananas in England. Where, you know,
Where the hell are they getting
they're
bananas
not.
from?
They're not growing bananas in England like we are out here. So why? I don't know. I'm curious to why they would pick a banana bread beer, but I'm sure it's done with extracts and stuff like that.
Well,
right?
maybe it's just the it's just the crazy
I
thing
do
that they
think
do
that's
over there.
why it's so popular. Yeah, because they don't get the bananas like we do
That's
out
probably
here.
it.
You know?
I mean, we're inundated with them over here.
We are, and
But
bread
we'll put them in anything:
and everything else. So
pancakes, bread,
pancakes.
beer.
Oh. Cheers.
breakfast.
Pancakes. This would be great with some banana pancakes, wouldn't it?
Oh, this be a great breakfast beer.
But I tell you what, with some
If the other was a
banana
good-
pancakes from Tasty Crust
Oh, tasty crust.
Oh,
Oh, we
with
gonna
some
wipe loose
syrup.
tomorrow.
with one of these. I don't know if they'll let us crack it open in the restaurant, but you know, we sneak it in a flask or
We
something.
get the pancakes to go.
Yeah, to go, right. To go box, please. Yeah,
Right.
pour my beer over it.
Yeah,
No, this
so-
is a great beer. I tell you what, I'm surprised. I'm impressed. This
am
is
too.
good.
So if peanut butter cups was good for dessert, this is good for breakfast. That's where I'm going with it.
Okay, I'm with you. I like it, and I totally get it. It's delicious. It really is. It's something I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't buy these beers normally.
Well, not to sit around the house and wow, it's Netflix night. I'm gonna kick back with some banana nut bread.
Right, with a banana nut bread beer, or I'm going to have a milkshake peanut butter stout. Really?
No, probably not.
No, I'm going to
Probably
have a
not.
fat tire. But but
That's where I'm going. But
this is all right.
yeah,
Not-
it's
I'm really pleasantly surprised.
yeah.
I thought we were wasting our money, quite honestly.
Well, I did too until I started doing some research and started seeing the reviews. I'm like, this is going to be a good episode. This is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, no, and I'm liking it myself anyway. Hopefully, it's a good episode.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Me too.
Hopefully you guys are too.
I'm loving it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching the beer show. We got one more amazing beer coming up, which is also pretty wacky.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. We're going with the little guy, right? The other little one. Okay. All right. Because we had a couple of options, but I think we narrowed it down to again kind of another. It's a dessert kind of a.
Yeah,
thing.
this one's definitely dessert
Yeah.
beer coming up.
Now, normally I would have a little bit of beer left to show you the color, but I don't think so tonight.
You don't leave that one out there.
It's so good. I
can leave a little
really
bit out there.
You,
I'll just,
okay. Eric, you're the best.
just,
Thank you. You know, it's about time he gave up his beer. I'm always giving up my quarter pint beer.
I still got some of this.
Ah, look at you. I got the milkshake beer too. All right. Hey, let's get into the next one.
All
I'll
right.
tell you, this
Yeah.
thing is going to be.
This next one's off the top.
Yeah. This is Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
If
I
you
don't
like
even,
ice
I don't
cream.
even have notes on this one, but I can tell you.
Neither do I, by the way.
Excuse me. I can tell you this next one here is by one of our. Excuse me.
Damn.
This one here is by one of our favorite breweries.
You all right over there?
I'm hanging in there.
Okay. We just got one more beer with pal.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. We get that last one, and it's only a 12 ounce, so we're gonna
it's
we're gonna
a little
split.
one.
Yeah, it's a little
Little
guy.
boy.
It's
Little
gonna be
guy.
6 ounce each. Here we go.
Cool. So this guy here is by the makers of Fat Tire. This New
Belgium.
New Belgium. And this one here is, quite honestly, has been floating around my refrigerator for a couple of years, a year or two probably. I tried to friends. A friend of mine turned me on to this. I picked up a 12-pack of it, and I've been turning some friends onto it. And this guy here just kind of got buried in the back of my fridge. It's probably seen more beaches than most tourists have. It's always been like one of the beers in my cooler that people pick up, look at, and says, "Wow, that's great." Got a Coors? I'm like, I don't drink Coors, but anyhow, this one here is. Go ahead, tell us what do we got there.
Well,
Steve?
it's a chocolate chip cookie dough ale. It's Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's cookie dough ale.
Yeah, chocolate chip cookie dough ale, and I'm seeing a lot of sediment or something floating around in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's seen more beaches than
hopefully it's not
than most tourists.
Hopefully it's not turned funny or anything, but we're gonna find out anyway.
Well,
I mean, it's a again a wacky beer. The label looks like a Ben and Jerry's label might look. So,
yeah, it sure does.
yeah. So anyway, let's see what we got. I'll try not to get that sediment.
And I've had a number of these beers before, obviously. It's been a little while, but they are very, very dessert flavorish. I mean, it tastes just like the label doesn't lie. It tastes like Ben and Jerry's cookie dough
amazing.
ice cream beer.
What is with all these crazy flavored beers, man?
Why not?
I guess.
I mean, if you want a regular beer, buy a regular beer.
Yeah, true.
But at least, there's
you got the options out there, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I'm with you. All right.
Budweiser hasn't gone out of business, and neither is neither is Stone or anybody else.
Right. No, I think it's great. And you have to experiment as a brewery. You have to experiment and do different things. And I think this is great. This is a nice one to finish on.
It's a nice dessert beer. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, we do. I just got to finish. This banana bread is so darn
banana
good,
bread
man.
Wow. I knew you were going to like that one.
I did not think I would like it at all.
We were talking about that, like, wow, that's gonna go over the shoulder real quick.
Right. Exactly. It was like, whoops. Yeah, no, it didn't happen. I liked it. I'm really impressed.
A good one.
Really impressed.
I'll buy that again. Just keep it in the fridge for that moment,
Yeah. And now I saw that sediment in the bottle, and now it seems to have kind of broken up, settled out.
Yeah, this is
It's
almost looking
different.
like a little hazy, huh?
It does almost look hazy. I'll check this. Wait,
wow.
Did we forget the beer light on the banana?
We might have.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
That's all right. We'll get this one.
Yes, we'll get this one here. This one here is looking, I don't know, it's pretty light.
I am seeing the sediment that's now settled to the bottom a little bit. That's very light, huh? 3, 2?
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the light cranked up.
Yeah, well, it's pretty light, though.
It is.
But I'm seeing
lager.
the sediment, too. It looks like vanilla flavoring. We'll go with that.
Chocolate chip shavings. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Here we go with
Well,
chocolate chip. No.
I think this probably been in the back of the fridge for a little too long. It's definitely got some ice cream flavoring, but I think this one's been passed around the beaches a little bit.
Perhaps, but it's still got it's good flavor. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the ice cream.
I don't know if maybe my taste buds have been a little bit ruined with the banana, because I'm almost tasting banana in this again.
Exactly.
So it's hard to say.
Maybe we should have started with this one.
Perhaps, but it's not bad.
I mean, we did start dark and worked our way light.
Right, we went backwards.
Yeah, went backwards
a little
today.
bit on that. But again, this is our wacky show, so stuff happens. It's not bad. I like it. I wouldn't say it's cookie or cookie dough or chocolate either.
On the fresh palate, I remember it being more, being very much ice cream flavored.
I'm getting the ice cream. I do taste the ice cream on the very, very end of this, like at the very, very finish. You know, like
I'm with you.
back of the throat kind of, you know, that taste bud. You know,
As the beer's hitting the table, it's like, yep, there it is.
because you know your tongue's got like 4 taste areas, right? And the back of the throat is that final one. And I'm tasting the ice cream. I really do taste ice cream off the back finish. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this one here is pretty good. Maybe not as good as the last one, the banana bread.
The banana bread was good.
Banana bread was amazing.
That was good.
And, this
Different.
one here is pretty good too, but I think if
Yeah.
it were a little fresher. Like I said, I had a 12-pack in my cooler, and this was the Lone Soldier that's been bounced around as the you know, check this out.
Right.
You know,
And nobody would.
and, you know, nobody wanted to take the last beer. You know,
Or take a gamble on.
Exactly.
Yeah, it might be
It's,
nasty after
you know,
you've had
it's
6 Coors.
Exactly. Well, there's never any Coors in my fridge.
No, but yeah,
you know, it'd be next to
On the beach.
you know, Fat Tire or whatever. But yeah, be that as may,
All right.
it wasn't the choice of the day. But anyhow, out of these 3 here, I'm really digging the banana bread.
Yep, I agree. And I've, you know, we are running a bit out of time. But so to rate this one, yeah, I agree. I love the banana bread. You know, was a great beer. Actually, I really enjoyed the milk stout as well.
That's pretty good too.
This one is not my favorite. Maybe, like I said, we went out of order. Perhaps we should have went the other way. Maybe this should have been a little fresher. Maybe this shouldn't have traveled around in the back of your car for so many months. Maybe that changed things. You know,
Sure.
it could. I don't know.
New Belgium on the whole is really good beers.
Oh,
Nobody could debate that. You know,
No, the Fat Tire. I mean, there's so many great ones from New Belgium. So
right.
I'm
So,
sure it's a great
don't,
beer.
Don't let this particular bottle be the judgment of
Right,
New
and
Belgian beers.
don't let us knock it and kick it down to the ground, because it might just be that it's a little bit older. It's not, obviously fresh beer is the best, and this one we know is not as fresh as it could be.
Right.
But I do like it. Like I said, I get that Ben and Jerry's little bit of an ice cream flavor out of it.
Exactly.
Which I do like. And again, it's very, all these 3 beers are all very surprising to me, because I'm just not a guy that goes for these kind of wacky beers.
Exactly. I'm with you on that. I didn't have any real expectations. I thought we were going to be laughing at all 3 of them, but.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
too. I
2
was.
out of 3 I hold in high regard, and the third one I used to hold in high regard. And you know, whatever.
Yeah, honestly, Eric, I thought these were going to be coming in and around like, you know, 4 and 5 out of 10s for me. But no, these are actually really, really decent beers. Good beers for, you know,
For
like
what
I said,
they are.
not for what
They're-
they are,
they're
not
novelty beers.
not to novelty beers, and for what they are, and not to, you know, sit down and drink, you know, a bunch of them. But wow, it's they're kind of fun. I
Yeah.
like it.
I enjoyed them.
I love it. Well, with that, we should probably wrap it up. That's our wacky beer show tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching the beer show. I'm Steve B.
Eric T. Don't drink and drive. Have a great night.
See you next time. Aloha.
Aloha.
2, 3, 4. When I'm lonely, I drink a fancy beer. Oh, when I want you only, I drink a fancy beer. And when the weather's stormy and daybreak is far,